a lot of pumps going into this area, but also 7 of them going into that area, into the entrance of the metro. Hey guys and girls, my name is Snowy. Welcome back to more mayhem here in Drain Sim. Yes, I have been away for a few days. Not away from home, but reinstalling my PC to Windows 11, and that took kind of a time, you know, to reinstall everything. Now let's not talk about that. We are going to do a lot of mayhem here on the downtown station, because what I want to do is provoke a lot of water coming from the front section, you know, where you start, like I also did in the forest area as well, to flood the entire map, and just to see how far can we go with that. Now I loaded up a garage, the most recent one, that has like these pumps and these generators. I thought like, this will do, you know, not like 32 pumps, it's not necessary. So let's just try this. Right, so here we are at the main street, the entrance here to the metro station, and the idea is to basically create a big waterfall down this stair, and let's see how much we can even fill that up even further. So the only thing that is playing a part is this manhole, and I take that into account by also getting a few of these. So we grab this one, and we need the cord, and we need also a pump. You know, it's just temporary, just temporary for you know, doing some things. So this thing we place there, and then the pump. Oh, come on. Yeah, we're going to put that anyway. Yeah, we have to get it out of there, I suppose. So just plonk it there. This cable can just lay here for a while, looking pretty, and then we have to cover this this manhole basically. So let's just take this like that. How big is this anyway? I want to use 2 manholes to be absolutely sure, like that, because I have 2 of these things, like that, and the other one goes like that. Here we go. So now we grab this one and we hook it onto there, and then we grab our cable, and can I put the cable on there, please? Thank you. And then to the generator over here, turn that thing on, turn that thing on. Is that even on? I can barely hear it. Yeah, I can barely hear the sound of those items. Let me have a quick look at the audio settings. Audio, music volume, master volume. That seemed fine. Okay, resume. So that fills now up. That can do its thing. Now we want to create water, a water ballet over here. With pumps that are sucking and pumps that are giving. The question is now a little bit like, yeah, so where to do it, you know? You know, actually this is not a bad place, this place over here, yeah. So there is a little bit of dirt lying around here. If I grab the shovel, I have it here. Yeah, take this dirt. Oh, I also need a bucket. Could be useful. Bucket. Bucket. And there's another one. Yep, there's another one. Yep. Let's grab this dirt. Also, this also seems actually tighter. So, like that, and that. And it's high enough. And then we do here the same thing. Like that. Yeah, that. And I think that will do, you know. The only question is now, that is on my mind also, is like, where are we going to put those generators? The generators are not supposed to get wet, and I cannot place it on the truck, huh? to be honest, I don't think it does not make any difference if those generators are here or here, because you know, you will just overflow the water from here into there by the way how I did it in the other map. So let's say we just place that one over there. Okay, we grab that one and we place that one, let's say, all the way over there. Yeah, and then we grab this one. It's already quite a lot. Oh, come on, you can do it. You. Okay, let me fiddle around with this and I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, so here we have the situation right now. We have a whole bunch of pumps in here, these big boys. Many of them are just pumping into this little area itself, and I hope it won't overflood these generators, because that would be like a mayhem. But we have also 7 pumps that are basically pumping out to the street, and we know these pumps can pump out a lot of stuff. Now, with that being said, and now the daunting task of connecting all the cables to all these things. So it's like cable mess, but yeah. Let me also do that. I'll be right back with you guys. Right, so here we are. I think all of them are connected. So here comes our lovely intro to this video. So guys, what would you think? A lot of pumps going into this area, but also 7 of them going into that area, into the entrance of the metro, with the idea of creating a waterfall. What kind of mayhem will that give? We will see. Anyway, I have the buckets here, so we can fill them with water. Do we have still some water here? I mean, yeah, we have a little bit of water, like that, and also here, and here. So we work again with 4 buckets, and yeah, let's see what happens if I just throw one bucket here in here, and I'm very curious. 1 bucket, so let's throw it in there. Here it goes. Only 1 bucket. Oh, here comes the other one. Here you go. And here comes number 3. And here comes number 4. Here you go. And there you have it. And this is flowing nicely towards the entrance of the metro. Flotsam. The new game, huh? The new game by Code Peace, called Flotsam. So how's the water doing here? Is it holding up? I think barely. but it's doing its thing. So where does this water go? Will it even flow in here somewhere? I mean, I don't know where this water goes. Or I don't know. Up the stairs? No, you cannot go up the stairs. And here, it cannot go further. It cannot go further, but does it flow further? That's the question. That's an interesting question. Okay, with all that water now going this way, hopefully bypassing this hole here, this manhole, it will also flow now into this pit again. That's the idea, at least. And eventually it should, you know, basically go down here as well. And there are no other ways of doing this any way better. Yeah. So it would appear that, yeah, let's say that pump over there to the left, it is still yellow. Also that is sometimes yellow. And here in the back we have the most effect. Yeah. Yeah, that was a possibility. Now let's see how long it takes before this fills up. So, is it going fast or not? Or is this going to take like ages? I cannot really see. Yeah, water is flowing in here. We're not going to flip that switch. Nope, we're not. And I hope no water will go into this, you know, this manhole over here. But yeah. So what to think about this? I mean, I had hoped for a little bit more a dramatic waterfall over here, but yeah, we have to do with it. And want to make a time lapse. Let's just start here, you know, and see how long it takes before this fills up. So let's just stand here, and then we let it run, and then we'll be right back. Well, let's have a look. Our bathtub has been filled, and I think it's now mostly flowing definitely towards the station itself. And ooh, it looks now far more like a swimming pool here. Interesting. I just wonder what happens if I would remove this. Then water would flow also there. Yeah, you get then. Okay, no, then you get like a, you know, goes in here, goes out there, goes out in there. But you have the amplifying effect here. Nah, this is okay. So, this is already doing something, and let's see what happens over here. Now there it goes. Oh, so that water does go further down the street, but you can only walk so far, but still it flows that way. Interesting. Very interesting. I don't think it will get that much higher here, but it is an interesting thought. What would happen if the water gets higher here, you know? Would it then overflow into here somehow? But yeah, we cannot see. We cannot really see here where it would go because we cannot get outside of the map, sadly enough. And yeah, and there's another stair. Just the same thing. And also here, I don't know if the water actually flows away through here. It's difficult to say, but anyway, let's have a look in the metro, or actually the bathtub. I mean, this is flowing pretty nicely. Look at this. Now we have some. Hey, it looks so nice, you know. If you come from here, you think like, oh, you see all this water flowing like that, you know. Yeah, something like that. So you see that red thingy over there, here, that red thingy. Now let's see if it would make any difference. You know, if we stand here a little bit to the back and see the water flow. I put my pointer on it, just above it, like that, and we let it run like that and see how it goes in a while. So I let it run for a while, and yeah, check it out later, guys. Okay guys, so before I let the computer run for like ages, well, first of all I want to walk outside again, just to see if anything has changed here. These generators are getting now very close to the water part, so yeah. I could pick up all these hoses, you know, and then put them inside of the hallway. Around the corner. Just like that. Wow. So this will now alleviate a little bit of the water that is sitting here. Might even flow in there now. I don't know how fast it will go, but let's check it out. This is now going. Now it looks a little bit more feistier with those hoses close by. But I have been looking at this vendor box or whatever you want to call it, and so I want to sit somewhere. How can I keep track on the vendor box close by, or anything close by? I think the only place where we really can try to ascertain is here. I think, hopefully. Yeah, so that's a little bit on the boring side, but okay. So the water level is now where you see my point here in the middle. So I put it there exactly in that corner because that's where the water is, and I will speed this part up now very quickly to see whether the water is still going up these stairs. So here we go again, hyperlapsing. Well, guys and girls, if I look at this and I'm looking at the point, as you can see it in the middle of the screen, the water has risen from here to there, to there, to there. Now the question is, how much further will it rise? Because, oh, I'm falling off here. How much will it further rise? Because remember the church mission. The church mission also, it went to so far up until the stairs, and then it basically stopped, and I'm just wondering if we have reached the maximum level. So again, I'm going to point the pointer here very close to the wall in this curve over here, in this corner I mean, and let's see if I do nothing, if it will rise. So if it still will rise, so let's see what will happen again. Yep. Well, judging by this, it is still rising, and whoa, I'm just wondering how far will it still rise. So let's get back to our original point, and street station. Oh, can better rename it to flood station. Blah, 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 blah. This is the metro station, guys, the new underwater metro station. And here the water is still flushing down by my ass. That means also that the system is still working, you know, with the infinite amount of water still running. I mean, I still find it a very interesting concept, if you ask me. So yeah, the question is like, okay, this has not changed. The question, of course, is like, yeah, how far will it go further up? We don't know. I mean, that can take ages, and yeah, I think the best thing for now is to save the game, and yeah, and then, you know, you can always then ask to you guys what you think. You know, shall I keep it running until maybe the water rises all the way up to the edge here? We don't know, because we have water also here, and then let it run, because the weather is still warm here in the Netherlands, and my computer really is hot. And but yeah, it's I find it fascinating to see how this turned out. I mean, it's you know, the concept still works also on this map, and with a few pumps less, and but still, you know, the effect is the same with the water, so it's nice. But yeah, so guys and girls, for the time being I will save the game, and if you want to see a continuation of this, then let me know in the comment section below. And also yeah, you know, if you have anything to say about the whole thing, then also let me know in the comment section below. Okay, guys and girls, thank you for watching, and until next time, see you, bye bye.